Hey, it's Rick from metagamers.com, and I have my very first iPad 2 case from the international region. This one is called StilGut. That is the company name, and it's a beautiful white leather case for your iPad 2. Let's go ahead and check it out. So as I mentioned at the top of the video, I'm really excited about showing you this case today because it's my first iPad 2 case that's international. Came all the way across overseas to get to me, and it's by a company called StilGut. At least I believe that's how it's pronounced. This is the packaging it's going to come in. I will put a link in my description of where you can pick this case up. Inside of the box you get a brief insert that talks about it, and you're also going to get this microfiber cloth. Now the case is all leather. The one I have is white, and it is a high quality leather. So if you take a look at the grain of leather, you can see how nice that is. And it's going to wear really nice. With this type of leather, it almost gives a vintage-like look when it wears down. Out of the box, no funky chemical smell. It smells just like genuine leather. And as you can see, the inside is a nice microfiber, kind of a suede material. There's some StilGut branding there. And these grooves are very deep, which help with the stand placement on this case, which I'll demo for you in just a moment. This is like a case that we've seen in the past, so you're simply going to slide your iPad 2 directly into it, just like this, making sure that it seats in, and then once you've done that, you're simply going to snap either corner right into place. It does utilize the automatic sleep and awake feature, and I'll show that to you in a moment. This is a latch mechanism to help keep it closed when it's in your bag or wherever it might be, and it works really well. It's not difficult to use. If you heard the creaking when I closed it, it's because it's still going through a break-in period. Remember, this is all leather. When you open it up, it is going to awaken the device, and when you close it, it's going to put it to sleep. Now, it is very lightweight. It adds a little bit of bulk and a little bit of weight, but nothing too terrible. There are areas that are exposed, so if you're looking for ultimate level of protection, you may want to look for something that covers a little bit more. But these areas are raised enough that it's not totally going to damage your speaker if, say, you drop this. I think that it would probably hit the case and it would be all right. Nonetheless, your speaker is completely exposed, so there is no distortion of sound. This is how everything lines up on that end, and you can see there's a brief opening there and there. Up on top, headphone jack is completely exposed, so it should be compatible with all headphones. There's your mic and your buttons here, and your camera. Again, the inside, you can do a couple of things with this case. If I fold it simply just like that, and let me give you a side view here, you now have a typing angle, and you can really adjust this case in a couple of different ways to get a couple of different heights. So I really like how that works, and it stays in place pretty well when you're typing. You're not going to get wobble. It's not going to fall out of place. The other thing, unhinge these two areas here, and let's go ahead and talk about those grooves here, because remember how I said they were deep? It helps for this case to stay in place, especially if you're in an unstable environment, let's say your lap, if you're in bed, it's going to really help. It is not going to easily fall out of these grooves, and it gives you a really good viewing angle. Multiple viewing angles, as a matter of fact. And you can see that here. Just got to make sure you put it in the groove and not put it on top like I just did. So otherwise that works really, really well. And when you're done, you simply just cinch these back into place, close it up, throw it in a bag or whatever it might be, and away you go. So very high quality, 100% pure leather. It's white. It's going to vintage really nice over time. It's called the StilGut, and I will put a link, as I've mentioned, in my description of where you can pick this one up. But overall, I'm going to give it about a 4 out of 5. I think for this style of case, it definitely should be a consideration at the top of your list. High quality materials, high quality leather. It's lightweight for the most part, doesn't add a whole bunch of bulk, but there are certain elements of protection that it would be nice if it had. So overall, the StilGut case gets a 4 out of 5 for me. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, take care, everybody, and have fun. So I'm going to see if I can track down my wife, get her to pronounce the name of this case the right way, or at least better than I can. She's been all over Europe and Germany, so I think she might have better luck at it than I gave a shot at it. So let's see. Nicole. Hold on.
What?
Here, look at this. How do you pronounce that?
StilGut? I think.
Well, you've been to Germany and all over, right? So,
That's my guess.
what else does it say? What does that say at the bottom?
Exclusive accessories. You know what? I don't know.
All right, cool. Well, so I just filmed a video and I tried to pronounce it and I said StilGut.
That sounds great.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Sure.